This is Wes S. The life we lead, eh? Well, there's the first mistake. The life we lead. Um, a successful life is one of following. There's not a lot of people who want to hear that, but it's the truth. We raise our children to be alphas because we want our children to be stronger, better off. We want, we want them to be the quarterback and the cheerleader, the CEO, whatever. We don't want our children to have to settle for the mundane, the regular. We want them to be more. But it's not the way it should be. It eventually causes trouble for everybody. Not saying you need to raise mousy children. They'll be eaten alive. But thinking about life in general, for me right now anyways, I couldn't get through any of the stuff that's going on right now if it weren't for the fact that I was following. I couldn't carry the load I was carrying right now if I wasn't following. So, y'all bear with me. This is out of Luke chapter 9. Hold on. In life. But I'm not going to edit that out. Romans chapter 9. Jesus has something to tell us about whether we're supposed to lead our life or follow through it. Verse 23. Then he said to them all, if anyone desires to come after me, let him deny himself and take up his cross daily and follow me. For whoever desires to save his life will lose it, but whoever loses his life for my sake will save it. For what profit is it to a man if he gains the whole world and is himself destroyed or lost? For whoever is ashamed of me and my words, of him the Son of Man will be ashamed when he comes in his glory, or his own glory, and in his Father's and of the holy angels. But I tell you truly, there are some standing here who shall not taste death till they see the kingdom of God. In the Young's literal, and he said to them all, men, if any man will come after me, deny himself, or not Young's literal, Wycliffe. He said to them, to all men, if any man will come after me, deny himself and take up his cross every day and follow me. I'm not a scholar. Wish I was. That I could wear me a little sport coat or whatever. Walk around and just study the Word and get paid poorly and be called professor or something. to be a little bit different. But anyway, I've checked all the translations. It always says cross. What is our cross? We all have our crosses to bear. What is, it's our burdens. Why is it our work? Was carrying his cross his work? Or are we to pick up our life? You know, what we need for food, clothes, shelter, spiritual enlightenment, psychological development, the good, the bad, the ugly. Are we supposed to just, pick all that up and follow him? Or is following, is it emulating? I mean, should we be emulating Christ? I think, yeah. Of all the men that ever walked the planet, he was the one that could have owned it all. He knew more than anybody. He knew what was going to happen tomorrow. He could have picked whatever pony he wanted to come into him. That's not how he ran his business. It's not about what you get out of this life. It's about the effort you make to draw closer to God through Jesus in this life. That's all it's about. The rest of it will come to you. If you try to be the best parent you can be, but you're not following God, if you're not following Jesus to God, who can teach you how to be the best parent ever, then how are you going to do it? With God, you know when to hug, when to spank, when to kiss, when to rebuke. With you or whatever's happened to you in your past, that's all you got to fall back on. Were the people in our life so good that we don't need a deity to teach us how to do what we need to do? I think not. Some of us had better luck with parents and grandparents than others because we were blessed enough to have people that followed God. Not because they were leading their life, but because they were following somebody through their life, towards life. Have a good day. Be blessed. Stay alive. I pray for y'all, and I ask again that y'all pray for me and mine. God's good. All the time. It's that simple. You're going to carry the cross anyway. You might as well carry it to a good spot. Wes loves you, and so does Jesus.